welcome to the Start and Succeed Show, the podcast where we dive into the strategies and insights to help you build a resilient and positive mindset. I'm your host, my name is Kelly Bremer, and today we're going to be diving into a topic that is pivotal for anybody looking to make a mark in their personal lives, in their careers, or even in their own business. And that's about taking risks and leveraging opportunities that might come our way. Now, taking risks can be often quite intimidating. It can be quite scary to take a risk, but it's an essential part of growth and leadership. So today I'm going to be discussing with you the benefits of stepping out of your comfort zone, something that I've mentioned in a number of episodes prior. And I'm going to be providing you with 3 actionable steps to help you take risks more effectively, and looking at how you can embrace risk and propel your leadership journey further. So, let's talk about why risk-taking is so crucial, why it's so important. In our lives and in our businesses, risk taken is often associated with a level of uncertainty and the potential for failure, but it's also linked to significant rewards and opportunities for growth. And there's a number of benefits that you can get from taking risks. I'll just share some of them here. So first of all, when you take risks, you're opening yourself up to new ideas, to new ways of thinking. And that in itself can lead to innovative solutions, and it can create breakthroughs that you might never have discovered if you continued to play it safe. So by taking a risk, you can start to become more innovative in your approach and spark more creativity. Now that leads to a level of personal growth, which is another benefit. Facing challenges head on, it helps build resilience, it helps build confidence. So every risk that you take, it's a learning experience. And whether or not the positive outcome or whether or not a negative outcome, you're going through a learning experience and you can learn from the outcome and the process that you've just gone through. That all leads to personal growth. In your career, taking risk can set you apart from everybody else. It can set you apart from your peers. It shows initiative, it shows courage, and it shows the willingness to go beyond the status quo, to push yourself further than anybody else has. And another benefit is that you can seize new opportunities that you might not have actually even seen had you not pushed yourself that little bit further. So the best opportunities come from situations where the outcome is quite uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen. And by taking those risks and by putting yourself in a position to actually get out there, you can capitalize on the opportunities that you do find and say yes to new things, again, that you never thought were possible. So let's have a look at some steps to help you, risk take more effectively. But not to be so scared in your approach of taking those risks. So step 1 is to look at assessing the risk and the potential rewards that come through. So before jumping into anything that's risky, evaluate the potential outcome. Consider both the worst case and the best case scenario of that particular thing. So ask yourself, what's the potential upside if this is going to work out? What are the possible downsides? How can I mitigate any issues or, negative aspects of the downsides of taking that risk? And how will the decision align with where you want to be? So if you don't take this risk, is that preventing you from getting where you want to be? If you do take the risk, is it actually going in the right direction to where you've decided you want to be that in a month's time, a year's time, or 5 years' time? So by assessing the risk and then looking at the potential rewards, you can make a more informed decision. And as a result, you can increase your chances of success and determine if you want to take the risk. Step 2 is to actually make a plan. So once you've decided to take that risk, develop a plan around that. Break down the steps that you need to take to move forward and set yourself clear milestones to track your progress. Now, by having that plan in place, it's going to provide you with a roadmap. And that is going to help you feel like the risk is more manageable and less overwhelming because you can see where you're going and what you need to do. Now, first of all, acknowledge that you may not know all of the steps. The first few steps are the important ones. Once you've taken them, the rest will start to unfold. So identify key actions and resources that you might need. Set realistic timelines for achieving those things. And prepare for things not going as you expected, because we know that happens. Life happens, things happen, they come sideways at us that we didn't even expect could happen. So prepare for contingency, just in case anything does come along and try and derail you. And then step 3 is to actually put the work in, to take the action and embrace the whole process, failures and all. So taking that leap, that's going to be the most crucial part. Once you've got your plan, it's time to actually move forward and to execute it. But again, remember that failure is part of the process. It's a learning experience. So rather than seeing it as a setback, see it as an opportunity to understand what could go better the next time around, or things that you didn't like and how you would approach them again in the future. Each failure that you encounter or each learning that you encounter brings you so many valuable insights that can really guide you in refining your approach to where you want to get to. So stay committed to your goals. Despite any setbacks, they are going to happen. Be realistic. Be honest with yourself that they may happen. Think about what you're going to do if it does happen. Then, if it does happen, there are always going to be things that you think could have been improved on. Reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve. And then again, remember, celebrate the small wins. And I can't repeat that enough. I say it in pretty much every episode that I talk about. But celebrating your wins helps you with maintaining motivation. It keeps you pushing forward. So, next, let's look at how taking risks and leveraging opportunities is going to support you on your leadership journey. And as I say, this is your leadership journey, not just in a career or in your business, but in your personal life. We're all on a journey and we all want to lead with purpose and intent. So let's have a look at how taking risks and leveraging opportunities can help you on that journey. So first of all, it builds credibility and it enables you to have an influence. So leaders who take calculated risks are often seen as the visionaries of today's world. So by demonstrating your willingness to take bold steps, you can earn the trust and respect of your peers and of team members, especially if we're thinking about this from a career aspect or in your own business. Secondly, it helps you to drive change and innovation. So again, leaders need to be supportive of change. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to inspire other people to do the same. By doing that, you're going to foster a culture of continuous improvement, of innovation, and support people on their journeys as they're trying to innovate, and understanding that change is just part of the process. And then lastly, it enables you to have personal empowerment. So taking risks helps you grow so much personally. It makes you feel more confident and decisive in the decisions that you take. Now, those traits are essential for effective leadership. So whether you're leading a team at work, you're guiding your family, you're steering your own personal development journey, whatever that is, by taking risks that you've actually calculated to determine if they are actually going to help you or become a burden or too much of a risk, it's really going to help you push forward on that journey. And remember that every successful leader has a story of risks that they've taken and the lessons that they've learned. Trust me, I have so many. I might actually do some case studies and share them with you at a later date, just to show how sometimes taking risks works, other times it doesn't. So embrace the journey, stay resilient, and continue pushing on those boundaries, because you can achieve what you want to achieve. You can get to where you want to be. but you need a plan. You need to take risks. You need to assess those risks, and you need to take the action that you believe that you need to move you forward. Now, that wraps up today's episode of the Start and Succeed Show. I hope you feel just as inspired as I do, but inspired to take more risks and to seize those opportunities in your life, because honestly, there are opportunities out there that you don't even know are there right now. But if you push yourself, if you commit to actually pushing forward with your journey, taking those risks, new doors will open up, new opportunities will be seen, and you can grow so much more. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave a review. I say it all the time, but it's great to hear from you. I love your feedback. I love hearing about how these episodes are helping you on your journey. And if you do have a question or an area or a topic that you'd like me to cover in a future episode, again, please reach out and let me know, and I'll look to see if I can factor that into future episodes. Also, share it with other people. There are so many people in your life right now that are afraid to take risks. They're afraid of what might happen around the corner. Help them by sharing this podcast episode, and it might just help them move forward. So thank you for tuning in. I'll speak to you next time. Have fun.